This is the first park I ever bought. You'd be hard-pushed to find a more beautiful location. That's half the reason I bought it. Of course, from up here you can only see the park. Once you're on the ground, you'll be able to smell it, and will doubtlessly form quite a different opinion. It's got quite the odor problem. You can almost chew it. And in addition to that, there's precious few rides left. And those we do have are badly in need of that impossification thing you do. Not that I want you to raise it to the ground in the process. After all, some of these old rides still have some merit, but several of them are now wildly unsafe. Alas. Hard to believe these were state-of-the-art once upon a time. Now they look as ancient as Phil on his bad days.
I'll have you know I'm fit as a fiddle. I could... Ow! Oh, no. I hurt my back by talking too loud.
So, what are we waiting for? Take a look around, then I want to hear your ideas for saving this place from the scrap heap. I can't deny I'm pleased with the successes we've had so far, but getting the ball rolling is one thing, and not getting flattened by it is quite another.
The park we need you to make over has always had terrible litter problems and a strange smell. The source of which, I believe, remains an intriguing mystery to this very day.
Yes, well, the previous owners offered to sell it to us for $1 just to get it off their books. Needless to say, I haggled them down to a penny.
But all this park needs is a hook, and it could explode like dynamite. Which, by the way, are both very viable means of fishing.
You've seen the grounds. Are you up to the challenge?
Excuse me, but may I say something?
Everyone, this is Alex Chen from the Carnival Logistics Oversight Group.
Blistering bureaucrats, not them! The last thing we need is your lot gumming up the works while we're coming up with the rides of tomorrow. Let alone the rides of next Tuesday.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid it's precisely your worrisome new ride concepts which have forced the Oversight Group to take a more hands-on approach to your theme park safety practices.
Do we have any of those?
Not as far as I can tell. And your recent inventiveness has the Oversight Group deeply concerned about whatever you might be dreaming up for your next big ride.
Don't hold back just because Mr. Wet Blanket arrived. I want to hear about the craziest ride ideas you have. Something even I wouldn't dare to build.
It's certainly possible to make drop rides where the rider is facing groundward, and theoretically, you could finish within centimeters off the ground. But if you don't also pin down their arms and they happen to hold them out, well, I'll let you paint the mental picture for yourself. If you can't, I do have some photographs from a park we had to close down.
Simmering simpletons. What good is a theme park without crazy ideas? My whole career is one crazy idea after another. Where's the fun in being safe?
A park is only fun if it's safe, Mr. Bailey. All I want is to be absolutely certain that nobody will get hurt. That is my only goal here.
This makes me nervous too, Phil. But we have to be ready to make compromises or the oversight group will shut us down for good.
But if it isn't exciting, nobody will want to come. And I have to say, in my day, it took more than a couple of broken bones to close a park.
Well, I'm afraid these days it just takes some coffee that's 5 degrees too hot.
Nobody benefits if the oversight group shuts us down, but cleaning up is expensive. Are you willing to make the extra effort if it means I have to set higher profit targets?
Oh, yes. The cleanest place on Earth. That's what Cloudstormer stands for.
Would you like to see the foot-high stack of citations I have to issue if these problems are not addressed? Or perhaps an estimate of what a personal injury lawsuit might set you back? The number of zeros might surprise even you.
Thank you, Alex. You made your point. And our friend is quite right to prioritize preventing closure, Phil. As much as I admire your... what's the phrase?
Awesome commitment to danger?
What we need right now is a balance of imagination and caution that is as alien to you as contemporary clothing.
But where's the thrill? Where's the fun? Cloudstormer isn't about playing it safe. It's about ripping up the rulebook and turning it into a skeet shoot.
Ah, well, about that. It seems that the latest diagnostic handbook has added a new psychological disorder called neuphoria, expressly caused by your so-called impossification.
Well, fit me with electrodes and light me up like a Christmas tree. We managed to impossifuddle the customers. Finally, some good news.
You have to understand that even breaking someone with euphoric joy is still breaking them. Section 5A, subparagraph 2.1, clearly requires treatment of all injuries. Having it happen in fewer places will make it easier for the paramedics to provide aid. Although I'd also recommend a few fainting couches at the end of whatever ride is going to be so dangerously amazing.
So we just invented the coolest brain melters ever, and now we have to keep a lid on them? Phil's right. You are a wet blanket.
Well, then keep me away from any of your exposed electrical wiring, or everyone will get a shock. You should be grateful you have me as inspector, not someone who's really strict.
Well, it wasn't easy, but we got there. There's plenty for everyone to be getting on with anyway. Meeting adjourned.
Oh dear. I'm going to have to write up the regs for some of your death traps now, aren't I?
Our death traps, Mr. Chen. You're part of the family now.
Oh, good grief.
Whoa, that Alex dude is really coming hard on the safety requirements, huh? I get the feeling his ideal theme park ride would be as sturdy. chair in the middle of a field.
In pollen season. Are you mad?
Oh, I didn't see you there, Alex. If I had, I'd have been way ruder.
not often that I find myself lost for words, but such is the mind-bending awesomeness of this that you're going to have to fill in the blanks yourself. Fingers crossed your head doesn't literally explode.
There's another impossification available now. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
Well, it's a modest start to proceedings, but at least our visitor numbers are heading in the right direction. Although they'd be hard-pressed to go in the wrong one, all things considered.
Our giant animatronic kraken has over 24 points of articulation per tentacle, each of which has to work reliably underwater, which is why it was an utter nightmare to build.
There's another impossification available now. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
Isn't that something? It's strange, almost like looking at the old park, but through a large pair of rose-tinted glasses. You know, you've done very well to keep the spirit of the park intact. Spirit. Listen to me. I'm talking like one of you fanciful Visioneer types.
And I think we can all agree that the customers have reacted very positively to the improved health and safety measures.
The way I hear it, Alex, it's practically all they're talking about.
I thought I heard a few whispers. Look, I know I can be a bit of a stickler for the rules, but the truth is, if you can make your rides as safe as possible, then actually, it means you can make them even more exciting, within extremely well-defined parameters.
Well, perhaps we could discuss the specifics of those parameters over a nice meal, huh? Come on.